I don't have anything to show for weightlifting today because my mind's somewhere else. I've got somewhere to be, so I'll instead have to do something else. I'll come up with a different video. I'm also thinking that I've got a plan for that second period of time, which I was talking about, where I said I have to make 2 sets of planned videos. But anyway, I'm gonna have to come up with something now to have something to show for today. I've come up with an idea. I want to talk about the fact that I now see hope with making progress in lifting heavier with on tricep exercises, specifically because of the skull crushes. And also there's something else as well, and that something else is grabbing the rope at the very top rather than straight down at the bottom if I want to lift heavier. That seemed to work when trying to go for 20 kilograms. Skull crushes is another where I can lift on put on a lot heavier weight than what the cable machine would be able to give me, because the cable machine only goes up to 35 kilograms. So eventually, if I want, eventually if I want to see more progress in the form of lifting heavier on tricep exercises, I'm going to have to start using scroll crushers and other sorts of tricep exercises that use like barbells, for example, because 35 kilograms past a certain point just is not going to cut it. I'm gonna have to find something else. I tried doing 25 kilograms on a skull crusher. It was 25 and a half, I remember. Yeah, I remember writing 25 and a half kilograms very clearly, but I just couldn't lift it up other than going at a slightly lighter weight and then eventually going for the 25 kilograms, that is. I don't know what else to do, but that idea should be fine. It should be fine, and I'll try it out. If it's not, then what I can instead do is go at a lighter weight and just a weight that's challenging for me, but do it for many reps, and then from there just keep on doing that over and over, but slightly increase the weight as the weeks go on. For example, I can do that, and then from there I'll be able to build up to 25 kilograms and so on. I'll eventually be able to do 35 kilograms on the tricep extensions and all that. I'm so adamant on lifting heavier because it's an obvious sign of progress. It's in the form of numbers and they're easily quantifiable. If you have started doing tricep extensions on a cable machine at 10 kilograms and you're now moving on to 35, you've obviously made progress on the premise that you're doing it with proper form and you can lift the rope off the rope from the pulley. I don't know. If you could basically pull the tricep the rope when doing the tricep extensions at 35 and you couldn't in the past, that's an obvious sign of progress. I think that could be why, or at least one of the main reasons why I've made myself so adamant on being able to lift heavier. Ability isn't so quantifiable. You'd be able to see a significant difference past a certain point with the help of being able to lift heavier with proper form compared to in the past. But again, numbers are still involved. Not that I see that as a problem, but I'm just saying that to point that out. Tracking with numbers makes it very easy to quantify. Maybe that's why people are so adamant on seeing progress in YouTube / other social media platforms through numbers rather than through how comfortable they are with talking about certain things that they want to talk about, how free they believe they are with talking about certain topics in that, because that isn't so quantifiable. You can't measure that with numbers. You can only really measure that with opinion, which might not be honest or credible or truthful, regardless of whether they know they're telling the truth. Yeah, I'm seeing some hope. Skull crushers there, they're gonna really help me. I think I just have to keep on lifting heavier. Instead of going with 25s, I can go with 20, and then go to 22, 22 and a half or so, and then go to 25, then 30, then 35, and so on. And eventually I'll be, my arms would have grown in size for sure. They might have done a little bit, but they would have grown an obvious bit after long enough. Growth's going to be very easy to see at this point in time because I haven't been training for all that long. For example, I haven't been training for like 5 years plus. So it's going to be a lot more obvious to see growth in this stage rather than in the future. But I'd have to focus on I'd be focusing on ability to do things by that point because I have a genetic limit. There's only so much muscle that I can put on, and that's fine with me. I don't want to look like Bane or Hulk or something. That's fine. That's fine. Probably don't have the body type for it, and or to look anything similar like those big bodybuilders. And not only that, a lot of them might be doing steroids. Plus, I don't want to look like that. Bodybuilding competitions is specifically focused on aesthetics rather than health. I'm interested in both. I'm not interested in just having only aesthetics, which a pleasant looking in shape physique would be able to provide. I don't want just aesthetics. I'd rather have health without pleasant looking aesthetics than just aesthetics, because I might die at an early age if I'm lifting heavy and I'm absolutely destroying my body on the inside. Even though it might look pleasant on the outside, it might look objectively attractive because you're looking in shape. That would make you seem more dominant slash masculine, and make you seem like you're more able to protect yourself than other mates might be, for example, all that hardwired ancestral sort of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm done. I've got places to be, so I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably lift weights tomorrow, but I'll write in the description tomorrow on Monday for tomorrow's session if I do lift weights then. But I'm gone for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.